Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. For those who are already my subscriber, welcome back to my channel, and people who have still not subscribed to my channel, welcome. But I request you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that whenever I post something crazy, most of the time I post crazy stuff in my channel, but along with I have started a new journey in my channel where I will be helping the PhD aspiring PhDs to get through those 3 to 5 years of your exhaustive journey of PhD. I will be talking about my experience and would like to also hear your stories so that I can share your stories on my channel. So today a very interesting topic I have covered. The topic which is going to make you cry. All the time you will cry, and every time you will go to your supervisor, he will ask you, where is the new thing? So today, you have guessed it right. Today we are going to talk about review of literature. The one who is going to make you cry and the one who is going to save you from thousands of questions that are going to be asked from you. So I have created a little here and there tips or tricks for all of you. So when we talk about a review of literature, what is this? So a review of literature is the summary of the scholarly resources that you are going to use in your PhD. It is the work of somebody else who are you going to replicate, but not in the way they have. You are going to write in your own words. Why? Because usually, what is the need of your review of literature? Why people are always behind this review of literature? So usually you do need this review of literature when you are working in any big projects, and your PhD is a one big time project. Yes, it's a very big time project. And it helps you to cite the papers of others so that when your supervisor or anyone else is going to pull your leg, that does not exist. Or they can say, what rubbish you are saying. At that moment you can say, no, I would like to take a minute. Somebody else has also worked on similar kind of a work. So that is the real thing about the review of literature, that you are going to be saved from your supervisor and your committee. Yeah, I'm babbling sometimes, so just ignore that and just focus on my journey on review of literature. Now let's understand what is this review of literature. So when we talk about the term review of literature, it's all about analysis of your academic sources, which is going to give an overview of a certain subject, your area of research. For example, I'm working on women empowerment, whereas this women empowerment around is work which has already been done around it. So I'm going to take the work of other and I'm going to make a little dummy, or I can say a body of the work that I'm going to take in the near future. It is collection of most important and relevant books which has been done or which has been studied in your area of research. This is going to give you a full glimpse. Your review of literature is going to give you, or the other person who is going to read your thesis or book, that what are you trying to tell you, what the topic is all about, what your topic is going to take into consideration, what has already been considered by somebody else. Now, there are going to be certain points which you need to consider while you make or while you think about creating your own review of literature. So, the main goal of review of literature is to look what has already been studied and written on your topic by the other reviewers who have already worked on the scholarly topic that you have chosen. Along with this, it gives a full picture to the person who is studying your work, that what you are talking, what is the shape where you are taking this into consideration. It also says few things, that what would be your methodology, that what kind of research you did, and from where have you got the data? What kind of a data you are considering? Because in review of literature, you have already considered various things. Then it is also going to create a theoretical framework setup for you. This is basically a map. Let me tell you, this term theoretical framework you set up sounds little scary, my friends, but it is not. Here, when we talk about this, it is basically a map of your research that you are started or that you are going to start, the idea that you have chosen, and you are going to look in depth of that idea that, okay, I have created an idea, and that is where this idea is going to take me to the downline, because our idea is this much, but this much idea can we work on? No, we need to downsize an idea in the shape of a P, and then we can work. So if, my friends, you are thinking that, oh, you are going to this much of work in your PhD, not going to help. So you need to do it to the size of a P, and then you can work upon it, because this is going to help you. Most of the time, the ideas come from the theories and models that you have studied. I'm from the management and specifically to the HR, so most of my ideas related to my work comes from the theories like Henry Fayol or some other people, Maslow, and all these people. They are my kind of idols related to my literature review. Yeah, I can say that. And you need to, in your review of literature also, you need to consider how your work is going to fit in the picture as a whole. That means you are going to explain your results, which has already been learned about your topic. That means what you have already learned about your topic, you need to picturize, you need to fit your framework into that picture. This means how your research that you are doing is filling the gaps. For example, I have done a study on a women topic, but somehow, yeah, my nose is little running because it's cold outside in Himachal, so spare me for this little thing, right? So when we talk about this review and what I'm talking about, when we talk about this whole thing fitting into the picture, what does it mean? It means that if there is any gap, means I have done a research and I couldn't find the ways how to help the women, and your work has somehow found the gap and worked on it. So this is the main function, or you can say the main soul of your research, that you take one more step, you take the initiative, you do it, and then how it works. Writing a review of literature is quite an easy task, but then if that is an easy task, what is the problem? The problem is you have to think that to what extent you are going to talk about. That means before you start your paper, you may ask to write a review of literature, because that is going to give you a glimpse that what exactly you want, how exactly you want things. And if needed, you can take suggestions and feedback on how to do a better research, because then you are exploring the work of other people, and those other people are going to tell you how things are carried out in the research. Now you will be thinking, then what is the work of an abstract, and how does an abstract and review of literature two different things? Because what we have learned over the period, that these are the same things. Trust me, we all have gone through that line, that where we have felt that these are the same thing, but no, actually in reality these are two different things. So when we talk about an abstract, it is not same as review of literature, my friends. It's not same, not big no. When we talk about these two, both of the abstract as well as your review of literature are important part of your research proposal or your thesis, but When we talk about an abstract, it is summary of whole work which includes your introduction, your review of literature, your methodology, your results and discussions, and your conclusion, summary, everything. Whereas when we talk about review of literature, it is the summary of the research that you did for your project, right? Now, there is a way to structure your review of literature and how you can structure your review of literature. Till now, I feel that when we talk about review of literature, it's again another journey in the field. I have cracked down certain tips, certain pro tips which are going to help you to understand. In my next video, I will be covering those points. Till then, please wait for my next video and keep on subscribing to my channel, and I hope I did justice. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. Sayonara.